professionally.
Shut up, Wesley.
I'm sweaty.
Damn it. So Todd wasn't in here before the stream started, popped in as soon as I hit the button, and then he started hitting the buttons from there. Just the I'm sweaty. Just possibly my best intro of all time. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to
I'm sweaty.
It's true. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to A Line in the Stars. It's Thursday. Dash was here first, which is fantastic because I have a little bit of mail from him. Apparently it's a gag gift, and I haven't had a chance to go back and watch any of the streams yet, so I don't know. Jody says turd. I'm assuming he meant third. Ken's here. We were recording way too late, so basically I had no time to do anything. Yes, Don broke me already. That's true. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Really, it is his gob. It is his gob, exactly.
Yeah.
Steven's here. His gab. Trent's here. What's up, man? Welcome. Don wants to know what's in the box. It's actually what's in the bag. So we'll get into the mail call here in just a moment. Everyone is saying hi to each other. So, Todd, how are you? How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Good. Nice.
Me and Rebecca were just having a conversation of what kind of wood goes with white. Like, any kind, but
really any kind, but either something really dark or something really light. So
yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But I don't want it to be too warm because the counters we got, and I'm not trying to derail you here, but the counters we got, we put them next to ivory cabinets, and they look much better against white cabinets.
Oh yeah.
Because they took, you have double icons on your screen, by the way.
I just took care of that.
Yeah, I just noticed it. No, they went from 24 kinds of granite to choose from. 2 days later, when we showed up, they went down to 2.
Oh.
Because they wouldn't let you buy anything from India because of the tariffs.
Oh, right.
All the Indian granite was pulled off the table. So we had to change everything, and we ended up with white cabinets. So now we're trying to figure out like what kind of table should go with the granite, and that's how it is. See, Don even agrees. He says, "What is good?" Yeah, I'm thinking like a pine topped table or a light oak or something like that, like a light color, so it's not dark. I don't want it too dark in the house. That's why we didn't go with black countertops, things like that. And then once you get the table, because the table is going to be the biggest piece of wood, then you start accenting everything else with it. Your end tables can match your knife block. Your fruit bowl on the island, whatever, you start matching things to that color,
Todd, the interior decorator, is here.
I have learned more words about bevels and pony walls and pergolas and like more things than I care to admit.
Oh God. What is it? HD Todd V.
Yeah.
That's awesome though.
It's gonna be interesting.
It's going to be a cool problem to have, though, like just going through this whole process of like building a house. I think it's so cool.
Well, I go insane, right? It's bad.
Yeah.
Because like I got they sent us the plat map, right, which shows like the setbacks from the wall to the house and all this kind of stuff. And I use that I pulled that into SketchUp and 3D design the entire backyard.
Oh my God.
As you do.
Of course you do. As you do. Yes.
Of course I do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And of course Howard does. My God, man.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, hang on a second. We got a thing for that. Oh, where is it? Dude.
Oh.
There.
Oh my God.
You've been dashed.
You bastard.
All right.
With the box.
Let's
Who's
find
in the
out,
box?
shall we?
What's in the box?
What's in
the fucking box?
Kat didn't open the package for the first one, but she left this. She goes, "Oh, this is for you." Howard named me as missing in action man. Don't forget to write. Look, man, I will say that I know that my attendance sucks, but work sucks. And it was opening day for football. It is always the worst Sunday of the year every year. And lo and behold, my crappy crew couldn't hold it together. And so I had to be at work all day, unfortunately. So
did people not show up? They had to watch opening day football at home.
No, it was. Everybody showed up. The problem was it was an absolute. It was the busiest Sunday we've ever done since we opened our store 3 years ago. Basically, it's the
Wow.
busiest. Yeah, we've continued to steadily increase over this last year in sales. Like obviously, like last year I was around quite a bit more. Like I didn't have to work as late as often. I wasn't working through the weekends. This year has been a different story. Like year over year, sales wise, I'm up like almost 20%, which in the restaurant industry is practically unheard of. So it's been a real challenge. Like, and we can't, like, my boss really likes to not pay payroll, not like he doesn't like big payrolls, right? So, you know, we got to try to, like, when we have really busy weeks, we don't really get the staff up, add extra staff. You know, we got to look for trends and um stuff like that. Like it's just kind of one of those things where like if you're going to add staff, you got to follow a trend and then you only build up a little bit and then you keep building up a little bit until business says otherwise. And so we've scaled up so much, but no matter how much staff I add, it's like just I wind up getting stuck at work. It sucks. But part of my job is also making sure that I'm there for everybody. And so I got some time off coming up here soon, and I should be able to actually achieve it. Like things are getting better. It's just kind of last week was like it's like Super Bowl Sunday. Like around here, everyone's stupid Seahawks fans, and like I love football too, but because of restaurant work and working in restaurants for so long, I don't like football. I just hate it. And so like it's one of those things. So I get it, but yeah. So obviously missing an action man is a very long way of saying yes, I know I'm never around. So Howard, which one should I start with? Do I
He sent them to me, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter? All right.
No.
It says patient's name.
Uh-huh.
What the hell is this? What's going on?
Show it to the camera.
Old get 'em all. Tramadol to combat severe cases of grumpy old fart, effective relief from unsolicited storytelling, selective hearing, craving for prune juice. Possible side effects: laughter, sudden smiling, fewer complaints. Are these candy? Oh, it's candy.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, sweet.
They're jelly beans.
They're jelly beans?
Yeah.
Dude. Right on time. Are they bad flavored jelly beans?
I don't think they're jelly bellies, so I don't think you need to worry about eating nose boogers.
All right, we're good. Howard, thank you. All right. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I've accidentally, well, not accidentally, I've been fed one of those jelly bellies that taste like puke. Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's like I can't stand the ones that smell like popcorn.
Oh, those are disgusting too. Oh my God. Memory mints for senior moments.
Mm-hmm. Those are good.
Are they?
Yeah. I'm gonna catch up with some chat here.
Sounds
while
good.
I open these. Kenneth says evening from Atlanta, Georgia. Sitting here watching his favorite YouTuber group on his 30-minute lunch break at work. Stuck till 12:30 a.m. Ooh, geez, gross.
Ugh.
Don says Howard is the winner. Yeah, that's what happens. You get super chat. Now it's a war.
Uh-huh.
And Trent
Oh my
Holmes
God.
that Ken is better since Ken stepped on one of my toothpicks and went right through his toe.
Oh my God, right?
Or that was Ken. That was Dash, wasn't it? Or was that Ken?
No, it was Ken. It was Ken.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh my God.
What do we got now?
Morning wood pills.
Mm-hmm. What's the name of the medication?
Slide in and fill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. For when you just can't get it up, for hardware malfunctions, dangling disappointment, limp noodles, gravity. I got a gravity problem, so I understand. Unplanned tent pitching, accidental salutes, boost in confidence, and laughter. Under normal circumstances, take 1 pill per day. In case of emergencies like yours, consume all at once.
Mm-hmm.
And what are these? More Jelly Bellies?
Yeah.
Nice.
That says, but it wasn't addressed to Carpet Bomber Girl. Yes. That's why she can't open it.
Mm-hmm.
Dash says, they are some different to the others. You'll see Ian's will be better tomorrow. All right. They're similar. He says, oh, I didn't get those.
Get well and all.
Ouchie neutralizing formula.
Yeah, because laughter is the best medicine. Effective relief from beanies, frowny foreheads, funny tummies, and bad days. Laughter, guilt-free relaxation, increased TV consumption. That sounds like pot, honestly. And it says consume all at once. Something tells me that this isn't medically accurate. More Jelly Bellies. Oh, dude, you have no idea how much I love Jelly Bellies. Thank you, Howard. That is fantastic. These are fantastic gifts. I was curious what it was. I also got your package, Todd. Thank you.
Oh, excellent. Keith's here too. Say hey, Keith.
Hey, Keith. Welcome, welcome.
You can share that box if you want.
Yep,
Is
so
on the floor laughing hysterically, of course. Donnie's also here. Hey, Donnie.
Hey, Donnie. Welcome. So, I have
Jody
already...
says, look at the way the pills are positioned. Oh, is that something on the front of them?
I don't know. So, first things first. I guess we can make I'll make a little bit of an announcement here. So, I have been talking with Katrina, Steve's wife, and I managed to secure the entire DeLorean part work from Steve. So Steve has gone through and he had already built the first 6 stages or so. So I started my subscription through FanHome. And if you guys aren't aware, Steve, the Maker's Cave, he unfortunately passed away last year. And so, Katrina was finally going through his stuff and figuring out what he had. And turns out he had a lot of kits, whole kits, entire kits. And so...
We'll go back, Joey. Go ahead.
What's that?
No, I will go back. He's talking about the pills.
Oh, okay. Got it. So anyway, I started my build. I recorded the first episode yesterday. Todd went ahead and sent along some mods for this as he had a few left over from his time in the build. And I got to say, you have improved so much in your website building, my friend. Like you missed entire steps. Entire steps were missed. I was like, what? When do you put the fascia? You never put on the part where you put this fascia on? Never.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to.
Oh.
Because you have to take it right back off to get to the screw holes to put it on the car. That's why I said don't do it yet.
Oh, well, did I read that? No, I pulled it.
No, that are you pulling it in and you're just following pictures and you're like, oh, this step's not even there. But I know it's there in the magazine. Well, you know what? It's because yes, you have to pull that back off to put the screws in to mount that bumper to the car. So there. Anyway,
I'm a dumbass.
Okay, I see how you are. Mm-hmm.
Then you didn't miss any steps. You did an amazing job. Fantastic. So Todd was great and sent me a few of the mods. And the first one that I did was the license plate mod. So these are magnetic, and the out of time one is actually just a magnet, which is really, really cool. And the mod itself is just this little plate that sits over the top. You don't need to use any of the BP screws that they give you. You can just drop it in. I have a couple more. They're in the box, but I've got the Parsifal plate and then the 2015 plate. What happened to that one, by the way? There's like a bunch of smudge on there that I can't get off. You know?
On what is that?
On the future plate, the 2015 plate.
No. What are you talking about?
I'll go grab it. Hold on one sec. 1 sec. Oh, is it in the it's in the screw box. Excuse me. So it's the middle one here, yeah. So before we see that one, there's the Parsival plate.
Uh-huh.
Very cool. And then that,
Oh, I don't know what that is.
yeah,
And it doesn't come off?
no,
No alcohol, nothing?
nothing.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, but for sake of reference, however, what did I do with it? This one, despite saying it was a B magnet, was actually a C magnet on the back of it too, which is hilarious. So if you want to replace the plate, oops.
Well, he changed his magnets and stuff.
Yeah, this is like one of the Gen 1s, I believe you were saying, right?
Well, no, the magnets and stuff were probably Gen 1. The plates are new.
Got it. Perfect. That makes sense. So yeah, I did that, but I also emailed Mike, and Mike got back to me, and he's basically just like, hey, if you need a mod, just say the word and let me know what you need. So I put together a list last night and sent it to him, and it's a big list. And hey, it's a big list, and I'm surprised he said, okay, cool. And I'm just like, oh my God. And there's some cool stuff coming out for that later on this year. It's either late this year or early 2026. There's going to be some cool new stuff coming for it. So, yeah. So, that's kind of the big news. The first episode probably comes out next week. I don't know, something. I need to get the Enterprise and then the Falcon out, and then I'll be doing the DeLorean and then Darth Vader. Then once the Batmobile kind of comes into play, the Batmobile will follow Darth Vader in the rotation. I'm gonna have to go into a rotation of partworks because I'm building so many now, which is pretty cool. So otherwise, for today, we are on to which very likely could be the last of this build. I've only got 5 bags left. I'm on stage 1046, something like that, somewhere in that neighborhood. I'm going to start at 1045, and so we're pretty close. There's not that much left of this to build, so pretty excited about that. So I'm going to go ahead and I will move my face down on OBS, and then we'll go ahead and put the instructions up.
I'm having to check something for work, so I'm not.
Oh, you're good. Sounds good. Perfect. Donnie says that'll teach you to doubt the Todd father. Yeah, no, I know. I Thank you, Keith. He says the manual is just suggestions. That's right. I've started to I built up through stage 19 of Darth Vader, and most of that entire pack, which I was able to record in a little less than an hour, building it top to bottom. Most of it was built without the instructions because it's already stuff that had been done before. Super easy to kind of figure out. So yeah, instructions are just a suggestion. That's correct. Yes, I am being Ian Jr. I try not to be, but Dash is asking, so did he have the entire build to stage 158? Yep, she did. So have that coming. It's going to be she's going to get it shipped out this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Got a really amazing deal on it as well. So I was really appreciative of that. It'd be awesome to have an entire part work in front of me. And I don't have to think about it. Donnie says, oh man, if I could build that, I would totally use the Parsival plate. That was an amazing book. Agreed. That was the plate from Back to the Future too. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's something going on the plate itself. So yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. We're at stage 1045. Step 1045. I'm going to go ahead and open this away from the microphone. And this is going to be basically what we did last time. And building, so over the side camera. And we'll turn the model a little bit, or I'll just move the camera a little bit. So in building this entire side section over here, that's what we're going to be working on today. So just on the other side. Let's go ahead and get to it. Nice. And Ken says, also, Jordan, after we recorded, I found the paint retarder from Amazon outside my door. Nice. Ken double ordered something and thought that he possibly may have gotten something wrong. So excellent. You have everything you need now to go ahead and start mixing your paints. Ken is so much further ahead on his Reliant build than I am. So it is what it is. All right. So we're going to be building on this side of the model. So I'm going to very carefully turn it. There we go. And what we're going to do is start with one of these posts. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. And to get used to looking at Lego parts. Okay. Oh. Almost flung that and caught it with my hand remarkably. Maybe you guys didn't catch that on camera, which sucks, but all right, looking for one single piece. Where are you? So it's going to be one of these yellows. And then I need, where are you? This thing. Hey, take it off. Have fun. There it is. All right. So let's go ahead and switch over to the side camera over here. And this we're going to put in right here, but we're not going to put it all the way in place. This is a retainer clip. As soon as we put the side panel on, we're going to need to clip this in place in order to hold it in place. That was one of the things that I did last time that I didn't see in the instructions, only after I finished with the episode, of course, the stream, of course, that I see it in the instructions. So, and that's the thing. I guess I'll defend myself a little bit. I was when I'm recording an episode, it is always like I try to limit the amount of time that I like stop and look over at the camera or the other screen while I'm getting instructions or whatever. I try to study as much as I possibly can to understand what I'm doing beforehand, but it doesn't always work out that way. I'm not a smart man. Trent says he never want to go full retarder, Ken. That's the paint retarder. It's a slightly insensitive word if you take it like a child, like I do, because I'm incorrigible. I'll just say that. It's a word, corrigible. I am incorrigible. Okay, I'm gonna grab one of these shorter triangle ones, just like that. There we go. Oh, there we go. You guys didn't see what I was doing because I was busy paying attention to something else. As I do. Right. And that one there. Yeah, we're definitely. I remember doing all this last week. And that's kind of cool thing about some of these models too, is you starts getting a little repetitive after time, and it's not like repetitive in a bad way. It can get a little repetitive. And so you kind of figure out what you're doing, especially if you've already done a stage or certain amount of steps you're just doing on the mirror side of it. There we go. Uh, Howard says, okay, I'll be back later. I can't hear mostly because of the music in the roller skating rink. Okay. And Jody says it's disco night in Ann Arbor. Very cool. Kat and I went skating for the first time in a long time this week. And it was good. But let me tell you, feeling really, really fat. Real fat. First time you get on skates after not being on your skates in a while, it's a little bit of a disconcerting thing, especially I've gained like probably 10, 15 pounds in the last couple of months. So, gonna love anxiety medication, you know? Oh, there we go. And it's not the dreaded fork to mouth disease. It might be a little of that. There we are. Sticker put in place. There we go. All right, we're gonna build this little thing here.
Back these after hours things. Who are these people?
What's up?
I said, who are these people?
After hours work.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks. Do people have lives?
Did you see Ken's comment? Where he said, after we recorded, I found the paint retarder from Amazon outside his door.
Yep.
All right, got that.
Did I? Oh, I didn't highlight that one. I highlighted the very last one that I read. Oh, where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Cool. Looking forward to next week's stream. We are definitely going to be starting work on Deep Space Nine. And we're going to have to put our heads together, Todd, and try to figure out how we're going to motorize that base.
What are we motorizing?
The DS9 model, so it can.
Oh, yeah. Don says it's over there. That's where it always is. That's where all my toothpicks are.
Ken's like, don't you say that. All right, that clips on front. Is that right? That's not right. Is that right? No. What did I do wrong? Oh, well, that makes sense. Build in the direction that the instructions are going. Wow. I'm not a smart man. There we go. Perfect. Did you see the Lego announcement for this week? How they did the Lego announcement for Star Trek?
Where they teleported the minifig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
And that was. I mean, everybody knows that the Enterprise is coming. I don't know why that's not a secret.
No, I know. It's like I bring it up because it's like, oh, they're making it like it's some big secret or something.
Oh.
At least that's what I took from it. At least.
Yeah, I think that's them saying, hey, we have a Star Trek license now that we outbid Bricklink for, or Blue Bricks, or whoever it was.
Right. And then that one goes right now. Uh-oh. Ridley's all one back. Yeah. Oops. There we go. And take it all with you. Got it. Got it. You know what? Probably not a bad idea. Probably not a bad idea. There we go. Perfect. Having it all come apart in one piece was kind of nice there, actually. You know. It's going to go through here. And the other way. Yep. Ken says, oh, huh?
Who's here?
Who's here? You got someone, you got an unexpected visitor?
Yeah, I don't know. The tax man cometh. Let's go see what this is. I'll be right back.
That's good. Ken says, over the past week, I finally started watching Strange New Worlds, like from the beginning. You're just now watching it? That's kind of cool. I am now halfway through season 3. Awesome. I watched the season finale this morning, and that was a great episode. The one little through line story that they were telling throughout the season paid off, and it was a little tough. All right, so let's go over to the side camera over here. So this little piece right down here has to fit in here, and then this red piece needs to slot in there, and then that's where we close that piece right
here. What do you know? I got Legos.
Huh?
I got Legos.
Nice.
They delivered my Arkham Asylum today.
Ooh, hell yeah. That's awesome. Hell yeah. All right, so that's done. Back up to the top here. Move the mat up a little bit here.
Let's see. Alec is here.
Hey, Alec.
The base it already has. Alec. Jody says, great episode this week. I think they're talking Strange New Worlds, yes?
Yep. Yeah. There we go. There. One black one. Yep. Come on. Not that hard. Oh, yeah. There's this weird little spot down here. Ow! Oh.
What was that?
I was trying to prevent a Lego from hitting the floor, and I used my knee to kick the under part of my desk.
Oh! You okay?
Yeah. Oh, man, that hurt like hell.
This shit ain't funny.
Yeah. Oh. Ow.
Oh, my.
It was right on the corner. Underneath my desk, I have, I'll just slide it, go over the side camera. Underneath my desk, there's my crotch. I have my keyboard. I slide it underneath my desk.
I'm sweaty.
Have easy. And I hit my knee on the corner of the thing. Stop.
That's gross.
That's hilarious. Oh my god. All right. So, Jesus. This part needs to clip in. There's a little white clip right here. We're going to clip this in. Just like that. Then push it back. Yep. There we go. Nope.
Excellent. Ken says he'd only seen the first episode when it came out, so he started watching the beginning, been watching them all. There you go.
Nice.
Jody says I'm also seeing low RPM electric motors for like $10. Yeah, you can get like high torque, low speed motors that have the gearbox attached to them. They're not that expensive.
Okay.
Because you need the torque, right?
Yeah.
So the motor runs at high speed, but it can, crank something around, like almost like Wayne used on his space station thing.
Oh, right. Okay.
Alex says I liked the last episode of the season. Was a bit confused about one part in particular, but I figured out what was happening. I liked it. Ken says, Jordan, on a scale of 1 to toothpick in the toe, how much did it hurt?
I don't know about toothpick in the toe, my friend. That was pretty brutal. What did I do here? Why is that like that? Oh, I see. Wait. Yeah, that's right. Oh, this one's too far back. I see. Caught a mistake from earlier on. There we go. Okay. There we go. Yep, there's supposed to be a little spot in between there. I'm gonna grab one of these. My knee is kind of throbbing a little bit. I'm gonna bitch and moan for a little while. Hope you guys don't mind. It's kind of like that stream where I threw my soldering iron up in the air and caught it.
Yeah. It's you're like Peter Griffin. You're like, oh,
Yeah. God. I forgot about that one.
You shouldn't do that.
No. What, grab soldering irons from midair?
Yeah, and smash your knee into the table.
Yeah, I know. But it's me, It's really me. I'm not a smart man. And I know what love is.
Do you?
Maybe not. I love models.
I love models.
I love models. Welcome to Costco. I love you. All right. This goes like that. That goes like, is that 4? Yep. Lose 1. Nope, that's not how that goes, Jordan. It goes like that. God. I'd hate to take an IQ test nowadays because I'd probably fail it somehow.
How do you fail an IQ test?
Dude, I don't know, but let me tell you, my spatial reasoning sucks sometimes. Okay, hold on. How are you able to get... what did I do wrong? Oh, I see. I see. This one sticks out just a little bit like that. There we go. That's like that. That's like that. Okay. I was obviously dropped on my head.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
You don't need that part.
Yeah. Is it fine if I have left with all these parts afterwards? Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. What do you need those for?
They're just trash. No big deal. Put them back in the box. Tell you what, though, building the Falcon last weekend,
Yeah.
I cleared out so many boxes.
Oh, I bet. If I get too, I start combining stuff because they waste a lot of space in boxes because they have to put something big in it or whatever. But
Yep. Oh man, it was just, and it had taken over my room because of all the paint prep and everything like that.
I can't believe you're going to paint it all assembled. You're out of your mind.
I know. Well, the bottom's already painted. Remember?
Well, then maybe it won't be too bad. But you can do the towel trick.
What's that?
You can do the towel trick, where you wad up a towel and put it at an angle and then paint it.
Yep. Of course, it is possible to separate it and paint the top individually if I need to.
That just feels like it's going to be easier because you won't have to deal with the mandibles.
It's a good point.
And there's things that overlay the mandibles, and those can go on last and be painted separately. And it's almost like you could paint the mandibles separately, even.
Right.
You just have to do maybe a little blending colors and stuff once it's at the end when you put it together. But
right.
I just feel like it's going to be so much easier, lighter, if anything. It's so heavy when it's done.
It is so heavy. That is not a freaking understatement, man. That model, easily 25 pounds. Easily. It sat here for like 2 days because I didn't know what the hell to do with it. Like, seriously, I was like, what do I do with this thing? It's funny, it's like that's my post on Facebook. Like, what the hell am I going to do with this thing now? And it's gotten a lot of attention. So that's my picture about posting the stuff from the DeLorean build.
Let's see. Jody, Don says spares. There's always spares. There's never spares. There's always little tiny spares, but no, anything bigger than one stud, I don't trust it. I miss something. Let's see. Jody says, "Oh crap, I forgot my spaghetti sauce." No, you can't. You need your sauce, man. Don says he got his Falcon decals the other day. Excellent.
Perfect.
And we did say mandible, so.
I always expect to fart up.
That is true, huh?
Phenomena.
Better.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways.
Alex says he's slowly getting through his boxes. Apache is the one I'm going through currently, but eventually I'll be able to get more Titanic boxes thrown out once I finish the U-96 payments and only have one. There's not a single. There's one comma in that whole thing.
I love it.
How do you say all that in one breath?
I believe in strong punctuation. And knocking this thing apart. There we go. Don't do it again. No. There we go. And one of those. There we go. Two of these little guys.
Jody says it's all good, just bubbling nicely. Oh. Can't tell if it's gross or not. Alex says, "Sorry, Todd, bad punctuation in that comment." And then the very next one is, or rather, zero punctuation at all. Well, no, you just had like 6 lines with 1 comma. I didn't have enough breath to get it all out. I don't know how you did.
They call those run-on sentences.
Mm-hmm. Remember your dangling participles?
You can see that.
Did you guys see that? Mm.
Yes. Oh my god. You guys smell that? Oh my god. All right, let's see if I got this right because I did not get it right last time. I did. Wow. I'm not a complete. And we're just going to leave it there. Okay. I'm not a complete. There it is. And then we're doing what now? Now we're going to stack 2 of those. Okay. Like that. And that. I see. I see. The red moon rising. Someone's going to get that song stuck in their head. And I don't feel bad.
All right, Keith taking off.
All right, Keith. Have a good day at work tomorrow, man.
Good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Don says maybe Todd is a secret camera we don't know about. Doing what?
OnlyFans.
Only man's.
OnlyMans?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right. God. So let's follow our instructions. There we go.
Alex
Okay,
says
cool.
he's hesitant to tell a joke. Okay.
Well, tell the joke. It's just would be like the question you have to ask yourself is can
Is it
you
funny?
Is it you should ask yourself that question first. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? That's the only question you should ask yourself. Is it funny? And then go ahead and tell, but then you have to be prepared for us to tell you, hey, that wasn't funny. If it's not funny. But please comment away. Engage with my stream. Ew. I'd say pretend I didn't say that, but you guys heard it. You guys heard it.
He says it's not dirty, but unless you hear the punchline, it sounds like it is. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know how to respond to that.
Shine on, you crazy diamond. Let's go. What you can't do, though, is tell the joke twice. Okay. All right. Here in the corner. This thing right here. That bar up front. Let's say night to Keith. There we go. Where is it? So this one goes that. This one goes the opposite direction. Yep. And this one was up here. And that. Like that. And then This one's going to go like that. It's going to go straight down. Nope. It's kind of a cool way of like making some pipes that go down. They're cool. And we're ready to assemble it. Okay. Let's go switch over to side camera. And this.
You've done this once before. You can do it.
Yeah, I know. Making sure that everything's lining up properly.
Is it backwards because your camera's facing the wrong way? Like, are you struggling?
No. Making sure that I got this all lined up properly. Because my face is facing the wrong way.
Took a minute there, bro. Took a minute.
It took a second. Sorry. I don't even know where this came from. Damn it. Oh my God. Where did this come from? Oh no. Oh, where'd you come from? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Okay, let me see if I can figure out where that came from real quick. God damn it. All right, so the last thing we assembled underneath before turning it over, that's there. Did I just knock apart that I didn't need to? All right, looks like I did. I don't know. This part is in question. I don't know.
Oh, leave
Yes.
me alone. Leave me alone. Now I feel like you. Work. Leave me alone.
Oh yeah, no, that's not cool. Okay, so now this is on there and it kind of sits off to the side like this. So what we're gonna do over here along the back, we're gonna take this piece, and I believe this. We'll check on it. Actually, look at my instructions. I don't want to like try to build something that I'm not prepared for. And it's like that. Then on the outside, this is going to hook up onto this post right here, and then you click this in place. Oh, nope. Did I get that wrong? Yes, I got it backwards. That goes in place like that. And clicks in. Ha! And a whole panel falls off. Really? Oh my God. Wow, this is how you do it. Look.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Where did that come from? Oh, I see. I see. Just came off from the bottom. Totally fine. Easy enough. All right. And that's how you secure that in place. It's pretty cool. So there's that side all taken care of. Very cool.
Looks good, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, there are a bunch of parts left over. And anytime there are parts left over, this is because we're going to be doing some lighting before we do the final installation. So I'm going to go ahead and set these parts off to the side in my little container here. That way we have them ready for whenever we need them. Okay, so we're going to grab bag number 20, if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead and get into it. I think We should be getting into building the cockpit here, actually. That's a pit of cock for the layman.
That's right.
That's right. So stupid.
You're so dumb.
I'm so stupid. God.
That's what she said.
Oh, yes. There are lots of little bits here. Little bits.
This is where you get all the detail. Those the good stuff.
Yep. I think this is literally the cockpit here, which is gonna be really cool. The one thing that I miss from the Lego instructions is they give you the little graphic of what you're building and where you're building before that section starts. And I wish they had that on here, but they don't. And that's fine. Like I do like how they do this, however. So yeah, there's lots of like little Technic pieces and very cool. Oh yeah. There we go. Gray brick. Nope. So many of these little gray bricks. Little bricks. There we go. Where are you? Come on now. Looking for one of the gold brick here things. Where are you? Is there only one and I have to find it? There it is. Lame. All right. Looking at the wrong color. No judgment. All right. Like that. That. What's everybody working on tonight?
I'm just
You guys know
working.
what? Yeah, right. You're working. Twerking. This one faces in. Tomorrow morning is looking stupid busy at work. That sucks.
Why?
Catering. There's no real. Microsoft is getting ready to lay people off, and so they're doing their ass kicking thing they do and buy everybody lunch beforehand.
Oh, is that what it is?
They literally do that. Like literally before we get super busy before a round of layoffs, and they're just like they're pizza partying all their employees before they have to like run the gambit.
Is that like how they do the pizza check at the Pentagon?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah,
Like if they're gonna have if they order a whole bunch of pizzas to the Pentagon, something serious is about to go down.
that's right. I took a delivery today to Xbox, which was pretty cool. There's a giant Master Chief statue in the front lobby.
Well, as you do.
Yep. Nintendo's like half mile away or so. Been there a couple times too. The entrance at Nintendo looks like what is it? Mario 64 or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it looks like. It looks like kind of like Mario 64 in a way. It's really cool. Where is it? Come on now. Come on now. There it is. Jody says he's working on the Miranda Hornet refit project. Alec is just chilling in his local park.
Okay.
Don just turned off his printers. Oh. Printing. Alec is asking, just finished printing that secret project, Don. He said,
Jesus.
nope, just 278 parts so far. Oh my God.
My God, that's too many parts.
Do you want to read Alec's joke?
It comes out of nuts. It's salty. You can spread it on stuff, and you like the way it tastes. What is it? Peanut butter.
Speak for yourself.
I was going to say, not everybody likes the way it tastes. And where are you spreading it?
Why are you spreading it?
Yeah, you just like wiping it on door handles or something? Don says, well, there's more than 500 parts. Oh, my Lord.
Good Lord. I am spatial reasoning myself out of the world here. Putting everything together upside down tonight.
As you do.
As one does, yeah. There we go. There we go. I was like, that doesn't look right. And then we're going to go over to the side camera. This part clips in right here. I'm going to hold the bottom in place. And then it slides up. Just like so.
Ooh, that's fancy.
Bottom's done. Okay. I think we still got to create the ramp and such, but we'll see where we get there. And that's how you put that in place. Yep. Okay. So I need to grab one of my central boxes here. We're going to do some lighting such stuff. Oh, God. All right. Oh. So I need to now route that wire that I routed up the other night, the other stream, and then it has since fallen down and is hanging out the back right there. I need to route that up through here somehow. So that's going to get plugged in. Yeah, okay. All right.
Big one. Dar says, what are you printing, Don? Alex says, I did say that it would sound dirty unless you hear the punchline, but at least it passes the chuckle test. And I doubt Don will say until he finishes his prints. Well, don't speak for Don. Don will answer if he wants. He'll tell Trent to go pound sand. It's a top secret. Kick rocks. Eat bricks.
I am very gingerly holding this thing. Why did I let this happen?
Don't call me Ginger.
Oh, God.
What kind of TV shows did you watch when you were growing up, like in your early years? Like when you came home, you'd watch shows. What did you watch?
And depending on time frame of life, like really Star Trek was a huge part of my life for when I was a little kid. I would say when I was in elementary school, like I would come home and watch Power Rangers. I know that was a thing. And then USA used to have Knight Rider on. So I'd watch Knight Rider. And then MacGyver. MacGyver and Knight Rider were two of my favorite shows. And then when I got to high school, at least for my freshman year, the rest of my high school time was spent doing sports and stuff like that. So I didn't really watch a whole lot of TV in school. But wait, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. I I remember there was a period of time I was living kind of far away. We had moved away from the town that I had grew up in, and I can't believe I'm doing this. And I didn't like have a whole lot of friends when I first moved there, and so there was a channel. It was like a Canadian channel that we picked up close to the Canadian border where I lived, and it was like when I get home, it was like the Adventures of Lois and Clark would be on, and then Babylon 5 would be on, and then they do an episode each of Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager. Yeah. So I'd basically just sit there and get fat. And
Okay, so then I have some questions for you.
Yeah.
Bonnie or April?
Ooh. Bonnie.
Okay. Crusher or Pulaski?
Oh, Crusher, easy. Now, Pulaski in the 60s when she was in TOS, we'll talk. But
yeah, but in TNG she wasn't. So
no, she was haggard.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive. She's in her 90s, but she's still alive. Yeah. She doesn't really do too much with Star Trek, but she has done a few cons, from what I understand. So, all right, this is actually going to be a legit pain in the butt. I need to see how this is all put together real quick. This fell out. Oh, I see. Sosa. So, I'm going to say an Andrew thing, and no, there's not a bear with me, but you're going to have to bear with me for a second while I figure this out. Okay, so
Let's see.
Nice that I could see.
By the way, Jordan, I joined late. What did you receive from Howard, and what ridiculous name did he give you?
What did he write? It was missing an action boy. Please write soon. And it was I got some boner pills and some bunch of gummies and stuff like that. All the fun stuff. Oh my god. This is legit about to be a problem. So, this is fun.
Getting the wire through?
Yeah, it fell out.
Grab some craft wire, make a little hook on the end of it, reach down there and grab it, pull it up through.
Oh.
You have craft wire, right?
I do. It's a good idea. Let me go grab some craft wire real quick. Actually, just found it the other day. Been doing a bunch of cleaning and such. Turn on the AC because it's just still sweaty enough in here. That's a good idea.
Alex says, does anyone know a timestamp? He opened it at the beginning of the video. Let's go back to the very beginning.
Yeah, probably about 15 minutes in.
That's for Dawn. They've been putting all day. Got that. Oh, yeah. And speaking of TOS, didn't we lose the actor who played the original TOS Spock? Oh, my God.
Yep.
If you don't know who Leonard Nimoy is, you don't know Star Trek. Turn in your you're not a Trekkie. Turn in your I watch Star Trek card.
Yeah. Okay. There it is. Oh. What a great idea.
Don says ban him.
There it is.
Do you remember the episode where they made Diana Muldaur really old?
Yeah.
Right? That's actually how she looks now.
Yep. Did you take a look?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah. Yeah, they did a good job of figuring out what she was going to look like.
Yeah. But she's skinnier. And they didn't change her hair at all. Her hair,
No.
her hair didn't age with the rest of her, apparently.
Tape the wire to the end. What a great idea. Thank you, Todd. I would have been struggling.
I knew it was a Leonard. I couldn't remember the last name, and I saw a post on Facebook about it. Okay. Trent says that's proof he's an alien.
I'm not saying it's space aliens, right? But it goes without saying it's fucking space aliens.
Yeah, like you're not helping yourself.
Alex says, also, guys, remember, I'm still on season 1. Okay.
Of?
I don't know. He doesn't say. Donnie also agrees. Ban him.
Okay. That should be enough tape around that. I am now sweating.
Oh, you're sweaty again?
Yep.
No.
Oh. Surprise, surprise.
They're creating multiple reasons why he should be banned. Crap on his printer.
No.
Not knowing who Leonard Nimoy is.
No. Oh my God. All right.
So what was it up there originally, and then it just fell down?
Yeah, it fell down. Yeah. Oh God. All right, well, this back panel has come off, so it makes it much easier for me to stick it up through there. But really, there we go. I would say that the one weak point of this model is that you have to keep moving it around on very fragile parts on its back. And that's kind of a pain in the butt.
It's just
Okay.
this is just tools and model parts, Donnie. I'm limited to the confines of my room for model building purposes. I would never put anything on a printer. Don says maybe it's stuck in Ken's toe.
Could
No,
be.
it was Eric. Eric said that. I feel like Eric has a.
It's the final.
He needs it.
Yeah. Don says more tape.
Everything, if anything, more tape helps. So
Yeah, Donnie lives in the corner of a living room, and he doesn't put stuff on his printer. Alex said, I knew who he was. I just didn't remember his last name, and I also learned that he passed today. What? No, he did not. Leonard Nimoy has been dead for years.
Been dead for a decade.
Yeah. Now, Michael Madsen did die today.
Michael Madsen died today?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. He was in a lot of good stuff, a lot of sci-fi good stuff.
Yeah.
Alex says, I can relate to that. That was my situation when it came to my Legos as a kid. Everybody's saying hi to Eric. Excellent. It's always good to see
Got the
Eric.
wire through.
See? Did you hook it?
Actually, what I did is this panel unfortunately popped off the back, and so I just grabbed it, taped it, and pushed it through the spot where it needed to go.
Oh, as one does.
So, as one does, yeah. I just need to figure out how this is reinstalled. Looks like just like that. Yep. And then one of these fell off. From where? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Sure, we
IDK.
get a photographic memory. You can just remember exactly where parts went.
Yeah, I do. The worst part is it's a single piece, and everything else that's paired up, like on either side, matches. So I don't know. I am going to simply just put it here for now. No, that's not where it went. I know that. We're going to put it here for now. Sure, why not? All right. Now that I'm done sweating, I'm going to turn this over. I'm sweaty. Another part fell off. Oh my God. I don't even know where you went. All right. Back to it. If I can find it. Oh my God. Oh, there's the other one. I couldn't find where the other one went.
At least you found it.
Oh, I did. And it does go right there. Yep, I actually put it in the right spot, which is amazing. Okay.
That's what she said.
Little... I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now into this little junction box on this end, we're going to go ahead and plug that in and have it facing this way.
Do you think Alec could tell us which of the original TOS cast is still alive without Googling it today?
No.
Don, more tape for Slave 1 for... Don says both. He says more tape for Slave 1 or for me. Don says both. Mercies for the weak. And Don says, doubt it. Yeah, I don't think so. Michael Madsen died in July. Did he? Oh. Well,
No.
I didn't. I just saw today that he had died, but
That sucks. You're a great actor.
on July 3rd.
Can't forget his role in Free Willy, you know. Oh no, I just got the Free Willy song stuck in my head.
He had heart disease, alcoholism, and it contributed to heart failure. Bar.
Oh, that sucks.
Eric says, it has to be the Tribbles. Yeah, the troubles with Tribbles, man. If I could find a way to send Jordan a whole box of Tribbles that when he opened the box, they would all start jumping around, I would do it.
The trials and tribulations.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then honestly, really, the Tribbles never really came back, unfortunately.
They brought him back in the trials and tribulations episode of DS9, but well, no, they did have. There was a short trek that they did where H. John Benjamin. They did like a series of short treks back, like when Discovery was first going.
Yeah.
H. John Benjamin was like obsessed with Tribbles, and he actually got his ship destroyed by letting the Tribbles take over. It was pretty good. The short treks were really good, actually. I liked them. Okay. Back to Lego parts. Stop sweating.
What's the temp
Stop.
like there?
It's 70.
Jesus.
I know. It's just warm in here.
You can
The
fuck right
computer's
off.
going. I know. I heard that Phoenix hasn't cooled down yet.
No. Was it supposed to be 106 today or something? People are like, oh, it cooled down.
No, it didn't.
It's 98 outside right now.
Good Lord. Okay. The part that I'm looking for.
Trent says Reservoir Dogs. He was amazing in that. Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
Very good in that. I'm surprised that you guys, parentheses, because I keep denying your accusations of being from Mars. Who said Mars? On parentheses, you have yet to clip the scene in a trial scene where the lawyer says, and the truth shall yet you free. Yet. No. Donnie says there'll be trouble at all. Eric says, I think the short treks are on Paramount Plus now.
They are.
Excellent. Don said it was only 80 there. I wish. Eric says, Alec, quote, you can't handle the truth. You have to spit at the end, or else it's not really, you know what I mean? Like if you don't,
You can't handle the truth.
there
It
you
has
go.
to be a glob of spit at the end.
Yeah,
yes.
you got to spit while you're doing it, or you're not Nicholsoning enough.
You need me on that wall. You want me on that wall.
Ken, it's only 63 where Ken is. Oh, yeah, but how cold does it get there in the winter?
Yeah.
That's the
Fair
thing.
point.
Like, I'm not shoveling snow. So,
Yeah. Oh my God. No, don't do that. Dirty.
minus
Dirty.
40. Pass.
Whew.
As soon as you said minus, it was too cold for me.
Ooh. Where I am. Yeah, minus 40. That's a whole lot of nope. That's a whole lot of nope. This goes underneath here. Probably should have put that there first, but I didn't. Grab this. And that. Oh, is this a blaster? Certainly looks like a blaster. What's that? To this. And that goes. So that. Yep, this is definitely a blaster. Oh, cool. And I get the feeling I'm going to have to build this again. There we go. So, some dual blasters there. That's kind of cool. And then turn these over. Okay, cool. Where are you? Come on now. Come on now. Where are you? So there's supposed to be two black ones of those, and I'm not seeing them. They wouldn't miss the parts. Why would they do that? Huh.
have you done?
So it's little things that sit on the end of the blasters here.
Mm. Are they going to be light?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Because it gives me they're waiting. Oh no, they do show you the part.
Yeah.
Oh, those are just the round. Those are just the round circles. They're on backwards. With the open end.
Yeah, but I don't have any black open end circles.
What? Do you have a bag of spare parts that came with the light kit? Because sometimes you'll find them in there. Are you sure? I see. Isn't that one on the right next to the red thing? You have a red lens. Isn't that one of them right there next to the red lens?
No, it's flat.
Oh, it's not hollow. You mean?
No, yeah. I grabbed a hollow one though from. Yeah, you're right. It's from the bin.
Yeah, sometimes they provide extra parts for a reason, like it's going to be like point.
So something to pay attention to is if it's highlighted in purple up here.
Oh,
that means it's one of the parts, one of the
the previous parts.
Yes,
I gotcha. Jody's at 53 degrees. Oh, nice, excellent. Alec is referring to the scene in Liar Liar. I know where that line is from. Alex says, I feel like when I say that I'm not an alien on stream, that clip of him saying, and the truth shall set you free will be funny because of how he says it. Oh. Ken says his toe is feeling good. Didn't really bleed or anything, just a great release of pressure when the toothpick was removed. Nah. You look at the picture of the toothpick, the red ring is from the iodine before they pulled it. Oh, pass. Eric says,
yep.
ouch.
So we are lighting these.
Buck is here. He says, I just watched The Naked Gun. I assume you mean the new one. Almost as dumb as Alec. I mean, the original. What, but that was it. Did you enjoy it or not? And I mean the movie, not Alec. I don't want to get any crazy ideas.
All right, we're going to grab one of our ARG30 wires here. Right there. And we'll say it right there on the edge of the tab.
Arg.
The cool thing is,
it's a pirate wire.
You just pull it, and it completely separates itself. These wires are great. Okay, so I want to understand what I'm doing. Oh, I see. Okay. So we're going to run. We grab this. We're going to run the wire down and through this. And do this twice to where it's sitting with the LED sitting out at the top like that. Grab another ARG 30. And I'm assuming ARG is the wire style, the color red, R, and then 30, I'm assuming is 30 millimeters.
ARG red something?
30 millimeters, R30. So let's see. To 30 centimeters, excuse me. And sure as shit, 30 centimeters. So, yep. So what those mean are red 30 millimeter. That's pretty cool. Pull that through. Then kind of bend it up. Just like that. And then we are going to put these in. How? Oh, you want to pull it all the way through. I see. You can't quite pull it all the way through the thing, and I think what they want you to do is just pull it in there so it lights up the tube. So, Because you can't pull this all the way through. Yep. No, that makes more sense. Okay.
Figure it out.
Yep. Yep. But how do they want? They want it
My way.
right. What I'm not able to do. Oh, there we go. No,
No?
there we go.
What are you trying to do here?
Something that is much easier than I was making it.
Oh.
As
See,
I
you
do.
can put a light in there. I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they had you replace it with their parts, because it probably normally would be a closed stud, but they wanted you to open it up so the light would come out.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're exactly right.
Let's see. Everybody saying hi to Buck. Ken says he enjoyed the movie. Buck said he thought it was funny, and so many sight gags and wrestlers and a plot device. Alex says, "Oh, them fighting words." And Buck, you have a gun that's naked. Put some clothes on it. The indecency. All jokes aside, I hope you enjoyed the movie. Spoiler, but not a spoiler. Buck says, "Don't do it the way they want. Do it the way you want."
No, we're gonna attempt to get this down in here a little bit further. However, the first one was down at least halfway, and I wonder how I did that. Very strange. How did that happen over there? Well, I certainly did a good job of like getting that down in there. All right. Oh, and I just pulled it all the way through. Oh, the other day I was finishing fixing the nacelles on the Enterprise, and let me tell you, I found out the hard way that pressing the nacelles in really, really hard. Oh man, I cut the shit out of
Fan home?
the fan home Enterprise. Yeah.
Well, be
Like,
careful. You'll bend the pylon.
Well, no, the pylon's fine.
Oh.
What I was doing is I was trying to grip it from the bottom, but the bottom part isn't on there, so you got the sharp corner of the whole section piece,
Oh, how was that?
and it dug right into my skin. I was all of a sudden I looked down and there's some DNA inside the Enterprise.
Well,
So,
you got to leave a little bit on all your models.
that's right. For evidence. There we go. All right. So that one, we're going to go ahead and we'll switch over to the side camera over here. Go ahead and move this up a little bit here.
Don just says sharp.
Sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Buck says he bent the Jordan instead of the pylon. Exactly.
Yes. What we're going to do is run our power up. Okay. And then I'm assuming clip that in place. You guys didn't see what I just did, but God. There we go. That just clipped in place right there. And we're going to go ahead and run the wires up. And then in. We're going to plug them in the first two slots over here. And the cool thing about the Light My Bricks lighting is the doesn't matter which way you plug it in, the polarity works.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, you got to be very specific with the old ones.
Yeah, it's just whatever way. I don't know how they pull that off, but it's just whatever way. How would they pull that off, Todd?
The same way that the USB-C is wired. Like it only the top or bottom pins are used, but like pin 1 is at one end and pin 1 on the other side is at the other end, so it doesn't matter which way you go.
Okay.
should have always been that way. On all plugs.
Uh-huh. Okay, so that one is all done. We're going to go ahead and build the other side. So let's go and move back over the top. We're going to do that another time. So let's go ahead and do that again. I don't know why they didn't tell us to do both at the same time, however, but whatever.
Could you save yourself some time?
Yeah, 100%. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Alec didn't help himself by being an alien. I just look up at the comments and all I see is Buck saying, what was it? I only say hi to aliens. So.
That's right. If you're not bleeding, you're not modeling. It's merely a flesh wound from Dawn.
That's true.
Donnie says, oh, God. I always leave some DNA inside. She likes it that way.
She does.
Well, you know, there's I mean,
You are fully functional, aren't you?
Of course, in every way. I am programmed in multiple techniques, a broad variety of pleasuring.
Ah.
A broad variety of pleasuring.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where is that piece? There it is.
I mean, you know, he's got grandkids. They didn't come from nowhere.
That's right. He did some downloading.
It's kind of like uploading, isn't it?
Yeah, it is an upload. You're right.
I mean, downloading, you're getting it from something else. Uploading, you're giving it to something else.
It's true. Can I
upgrade
your?
He uploaded
upgrade
his peanut butter.
His peanut butter, yeah. Oh, can I upgrade your firmware?
Ah.
Okay.
I'm so glad that they dropped that. God, what a mess.
What's that?
That whole line, and Yar, for that matter.
Oh yeah, same.
That it felt like they were trying to hang on to the everybody loves everybody in the 60s and the free love and like that.
Yep.
It just didn't work in the 80s, you know.
Nope. And that's really in the end. Like, I mean, I think that. I mean, it sucks a little bit for Gene Roddenberry, but like, his vision carried forward, but he was still stuck in the past. I mean, he was still bringing back the original writers from, you know, from the original series and stuff like that. I don't think that like Star Trek would have survived if it had continued to be like season 1 and 2.
Yeah. Season 1 was especially hard, but like the little skirts that Troy wear, and I mean the people wearing skirts, and all of a sudden it just disappeared. No mention, no reason. Boop, gone.
Yep.
Because I think they just realized they couldn't keep that up. That just it wasn't going to work that way.
Yep.
Donnie says DNA upload successful. That's right. And it was multiple terabytes per second too, Donnie. Think about how much information DNA carries, right? So
it's more like a gigawatt, am I right?
Yeah, 1.21 gizawatts.
Gizawatts. Oh. Oh God.
What's wrong with me?
1.21 gizawatts. What was I thinking?
It's fantastic.
How could it be so careless? All right, I am. Is it 1? No, it's 2. But I'm not. They don't skip parts. Why am I missing it? Is it underneath something? Yes, it is. Because of course it is. Of course. So that. What? What did I do? Oh, you put on the wrong one, dumbass. I have never been accused of being too smart for my own good. True story. We're going to do that. That. What? What did I do there?
What did you do? Something doesn't look right.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm not very smart. It's just how it goes, you know. It's cool. It's
Donnie said, I have broadband.
oh.
He had broadband way before broadband.
You were in a broadband?
Mm-hmm.
What was it like being in a band with chicks?
Buck says, interesting. YouTube doesn't like my comments. Aww.
What happened?
Well, to be fair, Buck was laying intercontinental cable, so in his situation. Don says, join the club. What is it, filtering it out? And Buck should be able to say whatever he wants. He's
a moderator.
He's an admin on your channel. He should be able to say what he wants. Alex says, LOL, I probably shouldn't have introduced you to that joke. Now it's on your mind, isn't it? Yeah, but how bad it was. Yeah. Buck says, I'm going to use my telepathic powers on your Legos. There you go. Telepathic. Are you going to talk to them? Or do you mean telekinetic? I think he means telekinetic.
Telekinetic.
Yes. Alex says, so Jordan, is the stabilizers the last thing you need to build, or are they already done?
Stabilizers still need to be built, and the rest of the cockpit still needs to be built. And I'm assuming that this is either going to be cockpit or something. I'm not quite sure. So
Buck says, apparently I'm going to be getting the Harry Pothead castle soon. Which one? The
Sweet.
Lego one? The Lego one? The part work one? They did make a part work one. Donnie says, your parents never told you that you were too smart for your own good, Jordan? You didn't get into trouble as a kid? Oh, Buck says, I'm on my phone, so YouTube hates me. Oh. Donnie says, we're the numberless masses. Read it the way I wrote it, Todd. Telepathic powers. All right, I'll go back. I'm going to use my telepathic powers on you, Legos. On you, Legos. Okay. Buck, use the Ian Schwartz. The not
Schwartz.
Lego. The not Lego? Oh, Jesus.
he's like, hey, read my bad English.
Yeah, can you read my terrible phone chat in the way I meant it?
God, you can't interpret it right. Loser.
It's seen at a glance. I'm afraid of ants. I go off on brands, and I shit my pants.
Shit my pants.
Feels like it's been a while.
It has been, but I haven't forgot the shit my pants.
It's the best part of that whole thing.
Mm-hmm. What I found is you kind of want to pull this about halfway down the tube. And then on the side that goes in with the clip, totally break it.
Try not to break anything.
I'm trying. I'm sorry. So sorry. All right. Now, we're going to do the same thing over on this side. So let's go ahead and switch over to this camera. A little bit easier for you guys to see what I'm doing over here. So with this turret on the bottom, feed these wires up and through. That. Ah, yes. How easy was this side?
Telepathic. Telepathic. Telepathic.
Telepathic powers?
Oh, Jesus.
You have telepathic powers too? I'm also telephone pathetic.
Jesus.
I know.
That was awful.
It was.
Don says, keep speaking his name and he will appear. Telepathetic. Alex says, I miss hearing those on the streams. Darn old guys telling him to keep the music down. Buck says he'll use his telepathic powers to summon the Ian. And then Ian's son screams out his name 3 times. Oh
my God.
I can't say it.
No, we're not going to say it. We don't say those words.
I'm not saying it was space aliens.
I'm just saying it was fucking space aliens. I don't know. I grabbed the wrong sized extender here. There's a bigger one. I see. Power goes in here. These two go. Doesn't really matter, does it? Nope. That. There we go. There we go. Okay. We're going to do a power on test. Okay, sweet. What I'm going to do is take all these wires, stuff them down inside. Grab one of my battery packs. Oh, yeah, punch my light. No worries.
Dude, you are really hurt yourself.
I'm struggling today. I'm all sweaty and it's not hot. And like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just, I don't know.
Donnie says the best part of that jingle is how really close to the truth it is. Don says I could use the sleep. think he means Ian. Buck says, Eric says Buck waving a chicken parm around would work better than some of the guys. He's from New York. Hey, not human voice. Don't say those words. What? No, I'm not saying it. No, don't say those words. Donnie says, quick, someone join the stream and then watch them panic when they think it's Ian. Eric says, Donnie, that's cruel.
Oh, cool. Check this out.
What?
So.
Yes.
The weapons pods, they just do a flash.
Yeah. Individually, too.
Yeah. Oh, that's badass.
You know, if you move those plugs around, you can get them to fire in whatever sequence you want, like left to right, top to bottom.
Oh. Cool.
Because see, like the bottom, let's see, the bottom upper one is going first, then the bottom left one, or the bottom left bottom. Which way is it going? Yeah, see, they're going in order. So the left side, top, bottom, right side, top, bottom. If you want to switch it, you could make them go in any order you wanted to.
Yeah. That's badass.
Yeah, but yeah, Jordan's sweaty. What else is new?
Steven's asking, am I coming down with something? I'm coming down with fat. No, I got to be totally honest. For the first time in like a couple of weeks, I've been kind of feeling like shit for the last couple of weeks. I started taking Wegovy.
What is that?
One of those. It's Ozempic, but not Ozempic.
Wegovy.
Wegovy. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I started taking that, and I haven't been eating very much.
That's what it does.
I know, and it's great, but like my energy levels have been kind of crap of late. I cut out soda. I haven't drank soda in a week. I'm just trying to like do better about taking care of myself a little bit.
I mean, if you
And
cut out the sugar, there's so much sugar in soda. If you cut that out,
yeah.
you don't even need the Wegovy.
Well, my doctor was like, I'm not diabetic, but I'm edging towards pre-diabetic, and my insurance didn't cover it, so it's out of pocket. It's not too bad, but well, insurance is covering part of it. They're not covering all of it, but yeah, it's one of those things where he prescribed it. He's like, "Hey, you want it? I'll prescribe it." And I'm like, "Hell yeah! If you're prescribing it, I'll take it." So yeah, I've just been kind of feeling like shit for the last couple weeks, if I'm being real. And today actually was the first day in a while where I've actually been feeling really good, like mentally and physically and all that. So it's been good. Diet change has definitely helped. Eating a lot more fresh food, like not eating a bunch of takeout like we've been eating at home, and something that Kat and I talked about doing a little while ago, and we're actually doing it. We got out and we went skating a couple of times, and more working out, more physical activity. So, but with that kind of comes I'm tired, and so no, it's today I'm just I have a case of fat, and we're all good down below. We're still working. Very cool. All right. Yeah, and I'm just kind of I notice this when I build models. When I get super, like if I'm having to deal with like anything complicated or outside of the scope of what I'm already doing, so like trying to fish out wires or do something like that, I will start to sweat. And I don't know what it is. Like if you see me lean back in my chair while I'm building a model, I'm getting frustrated. Just kind of things that I've noticed about myself over time now a little bit. So yeah, hopefully I'm not coming down with something, Steven. I hope not.
Give me a few minutes, okay?
Sounds good.
All right.
He needs more pizza stat. Dawn says, I haven't had pizza now in 2 weeks. I miss it. I miss it so much. I can't really eat at work unless it's a salad, which sucks. I've been packing a lunch into work. Like, yeah, just things you got to do. So, Alec, he goes, that looks so good, Jordan, or so cool. If that was Jango's paint scheme, I'd say you're almost ready to dogfight Obi-Wan in an asteroid field. This is Jango's paint scheme. So this is Jango Fett's Slave One. There is a this size Lego Slave One in Boba Fett's colors, but yeah, no. So when, like, if you notice, Jango Fett's armor has the blue and the green and the yellow with the gray, whereas Boba kind of went with more of the brown reddish color. So yeah, this is actually Jango Fett's. So Buck asks, wait, Jordan, you have a mental? I do sometimes. Dawn's like, physical activity, gross. It is overrated other than certain activities, Dawn says. Your brain started working and it makes you sweat. Correct. Dawn says, strike two, alien. And Buck says, don't listen to Alec. He knows what he says not. So true. Okay. So we did the power on test. We're going to look over here. We're not adding anything. So interesting. Looks like we are going to be working on the cockpit. So let's go ahead and pop that off. Start the comment. And let's go ahead and turn this thing around. There we go. You guys can see what's going on. All right, let's start working on the pit of cock. We're going to build the seats. So yeah, so these are actually the seat backs right here. So let's go ahead and start with that. I turned on a fan and I'm less sweaty. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? I also am in the hottest part of the house and it gets kind of stuffy. So, oh, you put that in the wrong way, Jordan. All right. The post that those match up to, I put it in wrong, but think I could fix that up. Buck says, channeling my inner Yoda, I am, or am I? And Don asks, are you a short green guy, Buck? So what you're telling me is that Napoleon was a short, dead dude. What movie? Alex says, "Oh, why are you speaking like Yoda, Buck?" And I haven't watched Star Wars in a while, so I forgot the way father and son clone painted their ships. Yep. Buck says, "Oh God, just call him Jar Jar." Misa's speaking too much. Don's got it. Bill and Ted. That is correct. This is Bob Genghis Khan, Maxine of Arc. Dennis Frood, and Abraham Lincoln. Trent says, Iron Maiden, excellent. Execute them. Bogus. Yeah, Iron Maiden is like my favorite band. But contrary to what this says, Iron Maiden is my favorite band. So I love that. I love that scene. One of my favorite movies. I actually haven't seen the newest one they just did, and I should. Don says Bob is on the stream. That's right. Where are you? Scooby Dooby Doo. Oh, where are you? There you go. One of those. I'll accept one. And a couple of these.
Hello.
One of those. Hey, back.
Yes.
Does work keep bothering you?
No, I had to. That was me. I had to walk Rebecca out. She was heading home.
Oh, I didn't know Rebecca was there.
Yeah, she was working here today.
Nice. We're going to turn this over like that. Got it. Oh, I haven't seen one of these pieces before. This is interesting.
Oh. I think I've seen those maybe a few times.
Very cool. Now, each one of the bricks has a serial number on it, right? Yeah, it does. So if you needed to order one, you could. That's pretty awesome.
You can order any brick.
So if you were to download like one of those like mocks off a line, like an unofficial mock.
That's how I built the Nakatomi Tower. The Nakatomi
Really?
Tower. Yeah, I got the parts list. If you do it on BrickLink, which is where a lot of the mocks are, it'll actually give you the inventory, and then you can click source or click find or something like that, and it'll tell you how many different stores you need to go to get all the parts, and it automatically puts them in your cart. Super.
Oh my
easy.
God.
Yeah. I mean, it costs.
That's on BrickLink.
I buy all the parts from. I think I had to buy all those parts from like 3 different places. Like one place didn't have enough of the gray squares, and I had to buy the rest of them someplace else. But it'll do all that for you.
That is super cool.
Yeah, it's very nice.
And that was where you also created that the Enterprise hallway, right?
No, that was Brick Studio. That was Lego Studio.
Oh, okay, cool.
But that's what people do when they build their mocks, right? So that they build them up in that, and then you can like upload it to BrickLink. And since it automatically contains the inventory of how many bricks, that Studio app gives you an inventory. It'll tell you exactly how many bricks you need, of which kind, of which color, which shape, all the part numbers, everything.
Cool.
And when you it'll even create the instructions, and you can put all that up on BrickLink, and then people can build what you created.
That is so cool. All right. Come on now. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. And these little clips straight up and down. There you are. There you are. This is interesting. We're kind of building a little weird platform here.
Yeah, it's got to be part of the cockpit, right?
Yeah, it definitely has to be part of it. I think it's probably whatever's sitting back behind here.
Well, those black plates kind of look like seats, but it doesn't have.
The seats are the seats are right here. So while you were gone, I built the back of the seats right here.
Okay, gotcha.
So I think it's back behind. I'm not sure. Interesting. Now that I've done a couple of these as well, like I kind of like there's a certain Lego builds their Legos in certain styles, right? Like the way you build up parts and the way you cover up. Like I'm starting to see the pattern a little bit, just a little bit. And like this is a little bit more of a unique build than I've seen in a little while. These parts here on the side remind me of the slide out trays on BD1. It has like a little life stem container that slides out, and I think I've actually seen these before. And this is like very similar to that, where it's like a set-in box that you're building. So it's kind of cool.
Alex says it's a shame one of the features of Slave 1 kit your building doesn't have is the seismic charge in the back. It does have the seismic charge.
It does, because I think it's the very last thing that you build.
Yeah, it does have it. It has a compartment and everything.
Yep.
He says missed detail. And Buck says, see, 65% of the time it works every time. And I know he meant seismic. He did sicmic, which I don't know what the word that is, but I know he meant seismic.
Okay, so now grab one of these in a 3x1. And that goes in the middle. 4x1. Oh, interesting. Okay. That, and then two of these outer ones. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it is definitely whatever is in here, because we're about to build the little ridgy part over the top. So we have one of those either side. Some screaming kids outside, and that is inappropriate.
Tell your damn kids to come inside.
Yeah. Like, don't play outside.
Donnie's got to go. He's not retarded.
Donnie's fixing?
Retarded yet. Retired. So I'll have to get up for work tomorrow. Good night. Good night, Donnie.
Night, Donnie. Thanks for stopping by, man. I really appreciate you.
Alex says seismic charge. YouTube did not autocorrect me to say seismic. Well, it shouldn't have to. Yeah. Buck says good night to Donnie. Buck says, "Oh, get back to work, Jar Jar, and stop watching and listening to the stream." And he says he's not at work. Last I heard, he was sitting in a park.
Nice.
And then I picture the intro to Jody streams.
And we just got a little console that we put in place.
Oh. That's where you launch the seismic charges? The seismic charges?
The seismic charges, yes. Oh, Alec. You'll never live that one down. All right. I'll grab 4 of these.
Now he's sitting at Starbucks drinking water. I'm sure they love that.
You're sitting at Starbucks drinking water.
Mm-hmm.
Starbucks sells coffee, not water. Just saying. Just saying. Can I get a large water? It's venti, sir. Venti water.
Do you ever have people that do that? Like come into your business and just sit down and just drink water?
They try. Someone comes in and asks for a cup of water, I will always give them a cup of water, but you're not going to sit down and dirty a table. Sorry. We have to clean that after you, and if you're not paying, then we're good. But we have like outdoor seating that you can use for that. Oh, cool. You get a lot of kids that come in and ask for waters. We got a little flight control here. Grab one of these. And by one of those, I mean, where is that? Where are you? Where are you? Of those, and then this. Just like, huh? Okay. That. Interesting. We're about to get into some more wiring here. Cool. All right. So we're going to take that. Yeah, last week we didn't wind up touching like really any of the wiring at all. So that actually sits underneath, I see.
This is the best part, though.
Yep. Exactly. All right, so we're going to grab an AM R30. There we go. And then with that part that we just created, which I don't know what I did with. Seriously? Okay, right here. Good Lord. That is a tiny SMD right there. Good Lord. Excuse me. And we're going to put a red over the top. And this comes from the kit, the lighting kit. Just like so. And that. Oh, cool. We do shift the LED position, however. There we go. Oh. What did I do? All right. So that's on there like that. Huh? What? Okay. Did I put that on there right? Yes. Nope. Just flung it at myself. There we go. That's on there correctly. That's on there correctly. Yes. I don't understand.
I'll get chat here in a second.
Oh, you're good.
I'll get chat here in a second.
You're good.
Let's see. Got that. YouTube doesn't do the gibberish to English. Your phone does. It's true. I'm drinking their water. It's a hot one today, and I already drunk coffee. I already Dunkin' coffee today. Drunken? Dunkin' and drunken are not.
Oh, God.
Buck says, can I have large water? No! Use the spigot on the side of the building. Remember when we used to drink from the hose?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Alex says, Buck, are you assuming I have a second set of jaws in my mouth like a xenomorph? I'm human. Do you need a second set of jaws to drink water? He says that my phone didn't autocorrect me and they call this thing smart. Buck says, I have had no idea where you get the idea, Jar Jar, and those weird tracks your mind used loosely runs on prove you're not quite human. Buck says, my phone doesn't have to correct me because I is smart. I is smart. Alex says, the assumption of me being an alien is never going to get old. Is it just like me misspelling seismic? Well, if you would stop doing it, then yes, you become more human every day, like Data. Buck says, save the pieces, Jordan. Todd is Dune stuff.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Trying to help. Alex says, I haven't thought about that word in so long. I forgot how it was spelled. I tried to sound it out. The advice parents, teachers give in K2 during spelling tests to spell it. K2. What the hell is K2? Second grade? And I meant Duncan. Why did it autocorrect to drunken? What? That makes no sense. Do you mean Duncan is in Dunkin' Donuts?
I think so.
Well, Dunkin' Donuts doesn't have an E. I'm very confused. He says kindergarten. All right. I don't know what K2 is, but okay, kindergarten. That is looking more and more interesting. I love that you're adding to it, and I feel like it's going to be lit up really well. At least one light, right?
Yep. And there's a light right up here as well. Behind the tape. I need to find this one here. And that one here. It goes like that. Oh, how interesting. Okay. Down. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think this.
It looks like a throne.
Slides into place. There are two little posts.
Yeah.
Here. So it's kind of, let me raise the camera up a little bit. Oh, wrong way. Kind of hard to catch, but There are two little slides right here, so this is going to
Oh.
slide in right there,
Okay.
which is super cool.
Is it designed to be removable? Or
I think so.
Oh, all right.
I don't know why. Oh, probably to put the minifigs in. Maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Okay. So that we're going to turn towards the front. Oh my god. So one post on either side.
That's what we call kindergarten because we're into elementary school, Wisconsin. We had 2 years of kindergarten. Is that good or bad? Maybe you meant the mountain. The Universal Translator doesn't speak Jar Jar. Ken says, will the wings rotate?
The wings do rotate, yes.
It's going to look good. It's too bad the cockpit doesn't, But
What?
It'll look good.
What? Strange. What? Yeah, that's all right. No, just needs to sit up. I see. I don't know why they would put it looking like that. Okay. I was like, oh, right. Very strange. These little things don't exactly fit any other way than straight up and down, just like that. But if you notice on the animation over here on the right, they're pointing in towards the ship. So I don't know. That's weird.
Well, I mean, they continue to. Well, wait a minute. Then they must not be in the right place. Something's wrong. Like they look like they should line up with that upper deck. That whole double rounded thing needs to move down.
Yes, it does.
It needs to go down 2 levels.
Yep. But why won't you plug it in there? No, don't do that. Nope, one more. God. Get this. Light my brick stuff involved sometimes. It can be a real pain in the butt.
You love it. Oh, they're having a whole thing about kindergarten. K1 is like preschool, I guess he means. K2 is actual kindergarten, grade 0. Parents want to get ready sooner, Buck says. Jeez. Think of K1 as grade -1 and K2 is grade 0. I'm so confused. Ken says the best conversation I had today was Jordan about Uber. Tell us. Come on.
About it. So I was asking Ken about his little boo-boo that he had with the toothpick. And I was like, so did you like drive yourself to the hospital, or did you did you how do you call it, take like a Uber or something like that? And I'm like, well, wait, hold on. I'm like, he told me he took a taxi, and I'm like, wait, you took a taxi? I was kind of blown away that he had taken a taxi. And and I'm like, I'm going to sound really ignorant here real quick, but do you have Uber in Canada? And yeah, Ken was messing with me and yeah, playing on my stupidity. So, yep.
It's actually K1 is preschool and K2 is kindergarten. I mean, I had preschool. I was in Minnesota. Too much Jar Jar hurt as a parent.
So this still is not right. What am I doing wrong? All right, let's go back up here to the top. Oh. Let's see what I did wrong. I see what I did wrong. There we go. Stop. Oh my God. You guys didn't see that. I know what you're talking about. Never happened.
What went flying? I heard sounds hitting the floor.
I completely had a rapid unscheduled disassembly.
Yeah.
So there we go. There we go. That mucho bueno. Mucho bueno. Just got to make sure you get your wire put along the right track because it's not going to fall out the bottom where you want it to. Right down here. There we go. There we go. My God. That was way more complicated than it needed to be, but thank you for making sure I got that right. There we go. There we go. Now, little thingy. The little thingy. There we go. Just like that. Okay. Now we're going to create 3 more seat backs. We'll do that. That. Headrest. Backrest. Just like that. Let me clip into place. Where are you? There's only like so many of those pieces, Jordan. How are you losing it? There we go. And one more. One more. There's that. Ah. Am I sitting on stuff again? No? There it is. Right in front of you. I actually find it's harder sometimes to find parts when there's less parts on the desk. I don't know what that is, but sometimes. There we go. It's pretty cool. Now we're going to grab one of these and one of the gray thingies. This is going to go on. Oh, it's a computer console. Cool. That. Grab sticker number 7, which is of the slave one itself.
Trent's taking it off for the night. Good night,
Hey,
Trent.
Trent. Thanks for stopping by, man. Really appreciate you.
Buck says, stop throwing your toys, Jordan.
Nope. Can't do that.
It's my Lego, and I'll do what I want.
It's my money. I want it
Says,
now.
in the senior year, he took a public speaking course.
Who did?
Alec.
Really?
I'm not saying I do a full one, but he's talking about wood kits. If I had been building since then, I would do a PowerPoint to show tying, rigging, showing planking, fairing, and doing a demo on whatever he wished he was doing wood back in high school. Buck says, I don't know why, but I read that as I'm not saying it was aliens. And Ken says, still there.
Aliens.
That's, I mean, yeah. I mean, you know what's interesting is we were talking about that today, and we were talking about bullying and things like that. But now their kids don't have trauma. You know, they're so protected from any kind of trauma, and they flip out. And bullies, oh, that looks cool.
That looks really cool.
That looks really good. And bullies are just going to be bullies. That's just being kids. But getting through that and learning how to ignore it and how to process it and things like that, it teaches you valuable life lessons. And when you protect them from those traumatic events, then when they get in the real world and there's traumatic events, they just fall apart. Like, you should grow up and fall off your bike and skin your knee and
yes,
you know, I mean, get locked out of the house and panic. And these things should happen. You should let them happen. Traumatize your child. We all grew up that way, and we survived, and we can handle things that the current generation doesn't seem to be able to handle. Like, trauma is okay. It makes you stronger. Come out of it the other side having no trauma, because it's not like your life is going to have no trauma. You're going to get to be adults and just, you know, struggle constantly.
Yep.
And want everybody to help you. And you can't do anything by yourself. You know, it's crazy. Alex says, so Jordan, are you planning on making that DeLorean fully operational? Yes, of course. Right?
Oh, yeah.
It's going to go through time and everything.
1.21 gigawatts. How can I be so careless?
And Ken says,
yep.
Kids have school bang bang. You know, well, that is how are the kids getting a hold of it, and not teaching your kids. Like, if you're going to have weapons in the house, you need to be able to teach the kids how to handle them, how to use them, everything. And they don't. They just find them. They're entirely, you know, enamored by, you know, movies or whatever. They don't realize how dangerous they are because they never were taught.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're still terrible and they want to do bad things with them, well, that's, you know, I like to hold parents responsible for the way your kids turned out.
Yep.
Buck says, in the public speaking course, did they tell you to slow down when you talk and think what you aren't trying to say? Ken says, but that is trauma. That's true. Parents need to be responsible for weapons in the house. Yeah, they should be locked up at all costs. And they sell all these like quick access things, like, you know, lockers and safes and all these things so you can still protect, you know, if you're going to use it for protection. But just having them stuffed in a drawer or a nightstand or something, that's just completely irresponsible when there's children in the house.
Yes, it is. All right. So we're dropping this down and in, keeping the wires. Okay. And now I'm going to take off that tape in the back. Don't know why I put it there in the first place. I think it was a oh yeah, that little pod in the back comes out.
Yeah, that's your seismic dispenser, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, god damn it. Dude, blue tape's not supposed to be that strong. I'm sorry.
You know, Ian sent me some of that wire harness tape.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. I mean, it's like a gaffer's tape, like a light gaffer's tape. It's got more fabric than a backing, but it's not. It's a little different than the stuff that came with the GTR. That has more of a vinyl with a fiber backing instead of just a fabric tape. But it is pretty nice. You just have a little roll.
Okay.
That'd be interesting.
Cool. So that just slots right into place.
Oh, that's very cool. Do you get to plug it in now so we can light it up?
Yep.
Alex says, I think that was forgotten. It was more different kinds of public speaking, researching demos, not the actual vocal aspect of how fast to talk. Buck says, and the lack of trauma these days, my kids don't realize that bang bangs are permanent. You can't take it back or reload from a safe spot. That's right. No respawn. Ken says, damn it. It's true. And, you know, games have been around for a long time. You know, I mean, even if you say, well, you know, video games, oh, that looks good.
Yeah, it does.
I like how it lights up the cockpit, too.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
That is so cool.
You know, that little round outcropping reminds me of the Senate chambers.
Yes. Same.
Right? Where they were all
that would be
platforms.
That would be a really cool, like, little Lego build as well, to kind of like just have a section of the Senate chamber.
No kidding. What a great way to display like all the different Star Wars minifigs, right?
Yes.
Like a curved display of the Senate platforms.
Yep. I think that's pretty awesome.
Buck says, don't drop it, Jordan.
No.
That's right.
Okay. So this is now having us, now that all of our wires are put in place, we clip this in. There's a little thing, the little junction box actually fits. It's a Lego piece itself, so it all clips right into place. I'm going to feed our wires down into this little spot here. How do we want us running that up? Okay. So let's just run down through here. So that. Run along the side. The only problem with these wires, I think, I want to use them for more models. I want to try building a regular model with these wires in this whole setup. The only problem that I can think running into them is if you bend the metal wire itself, then rebend it out, and then possibly bend it again, it is thin enough that it could possibly break. So that's one of the things that I would kind of be a little wary about, but that's something you have to worry about with really any model too. So, yeah. So that I see is plugged in a little further back. So we have, you can see two. There we go. Like that and that. There we go. Beautiful. Cool. And that might be some of the last lighting that we're doing, other than the stuff for the bottom. I could be wrong though. Okay. Very cool. This is freaking awesome. I'm still only in the second pack of parts too, and we're 2.5 hours into this bad boy. So this is definitely.
Uh-oh. Are you fixing? Or are you still going?
I'm still going for a little bit.
Ah, excellent. A 3-hour stream.
Yeah, I'll finish up this and see where we go from there.
Buck says that Marley is sleeping next to me and he's tickling his feet. Oh. Only feet for dogs?
Oh.
Alex says, remind me, guys, in the real ship, the cockpit would be gyroscopic.
Yes.
No matter what angle the ship is in, flight or landed, the seats will always be upright, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Ken says, a lot of times growing up, we couldn't play inside with friends. We had to go outside. Of course. That was how your parents got quiet. You know how many times my mom would tell me to go outside and play?
But it's raining. Go outside.
Doesn't matter. We'll play in the rain.
You'll be fine.
Buck says, next time I light a Lego kit, I have the tools, so I will file areas, the wires, where the areas where the wires need to go. Okay.
That's a good idea.
Ken says, quick, Todd, feed Jordan. Jordan's not hungry anymore. He's on Wegovy. I can't send him dinner. You know what I'll do? I'll send him McDonald's, like I'll get him a cinnamon a sausage egg McMuffin with no muffin.
Oh God.
When I was doing my low carb keto stuff,
Yeah.
I get that all the time. They would just throw it in a box with a fork.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out most of the carbs, which are bad for you, are all the handle foods, right? It's the buns, it's the bread, it's the muffins, it's the tortillas.
Yep.
All the handle food. So if you get rid of the handle food and just eat the burger with a fork and a knife, I mean, you literally can get pizza without the dough.
Yep.
Right? You can go to a Mexican place and ask them for burritos, and they'll put it in a bowl without the tortilla. And surprisingly enough, it tastes almost exactly the same.
Yep. And for me, like what I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of letting the Wagubby or whatever just kind of run its course. Like I'm letting I'm just letting it do whatever it wants, and I do get hungry. Like and I'm not really like I've cut out soda, and I'm trying to focus more on like just fresh foods, like and that's as much as possible. Like I'm not like definitely I'm not on a diet or anything. So, yeah, the desire to eat's not there. It's interesting. I'm starting to like feel it. It's very interesting. Sometimes I'll go like
process.
Hours.
It's interesting about the like processed foods and healthy foods. And when I was doing my stuff, I was macronutrient. I was tracking all that stuff. And it's really just calories in and calories out.
Right.
Either eat less or exercise more or do both.
Right.
And what you eat is not nearly as important as how much. It really is. It's you could survive. Now, sugar. You get so much sugar from other things that you don't need anything with actually sugar in it. And I convinced that sugar is just bad. I think it feeds bad cells. I think it I don't know. Sugar, especially in excess, is just in no way good for you. But when they went to the low fat fad of the 90s, and everybody wanted no fat, low fat, trans fat, all that kind of stuff, and all these companies started eliminating the fat, everything tasted bland, and so they started adding sugar. So now everything's got sugar. Do you know how much sugar is in a McDonald's cheeseburger bun?
More than you want to know.
More than you could possibly imagine. Because my mom, when she worked for Wholesome, she had all the ingredient lists and everything. There is so much sugar in just the bun. Because they want it to be sweet and addictive, and it's just so much sugar in everything.
There we go.
Let's see. There it is. It's not a real thing. Buck says, go outside and don't come back till dark. Yeah, go outside, and when the street lights come on, come back.
Yep.
Buck says, send them one French fry. What a tease.
Just one?
Alex says, if I remember my lore correctly, the slave one was supposed to be a ship specifically made for a prison before Jango stole it, destroyed the rest of the fleet, and made it the only one of its kind. I'm really referring that to you.
He might be right. Because the fire spray was a very rare class. They are, the prison part of it's correct. I don't know about the rest.
Yeah. Buck says, by the way, I find it unacceptable that Lego doesn't pad print now and provides stickers like Chinese Legos. Yeah, I think they should pad print everything.
Yep.
For as much as you're paying and the prices have gone up, they absolutely should. I agree. Ken said refined sugar is bad for you. Like natural sugars, no, it's not as bad. Like the sugar in the strawberry, but it is. I mean, because there's sucrose and fructose, and there's different kinds of sugars. Refined, like pure, like white refined sugar, sure, it's probably the worst kind of sugar. But just in general, you can get all your energy and everything from other means. There's plenty of energy and proteins. It takes longer to burn them off than sugar, and sugar is a carb, right? So if you can get rid of the breads and the sugars, you'd be surprised. I lost 80 pounds in 6 months.
Nice.
Yeah,
breads are next. That's definitely on my list of things to cut out.
Yeah.
So,
Buck says real sugar is better than high fructose corn syrup. Yeah, that's true. That's also true. Which I think if it's true that Coca-Cola in the U.S. is actually going back to cane sugar, I'm all for it. But they did that. My understanding is they went to fructose corn syrup is because they needed to basically subsidize the corn industry.
Jesus.
Because we weren't selling enough corn. Like there wasn't enough demand for corn, and all the farmers and maybe, I don't know if Dash is still here. Maybe he can correct me if I'm wrong, but that was my understanding, is that was to help the fructose corn syrup part. It was
Right.
was just basically subsidize corn farmers. And if they're going to go back, and I'm sure there's a huge amount of fructose corn syrup used in sodas, and you don't really see it anywhere else, and it's actually banned in the UK. Can't even, the fructose corn syrup is banned there, and probably most of Europe.
Yeah.
Alex says, at least that's what I think happened in the Jango Fett spin-off game. Remember, I'm not reading all that. God, it's so much. What's this cane sugar? Does that mean you get beaten with sugar? And if you remember the game correctly, video store, I don't know what they're talking about. Well, like, people, if you, like, when you're in Hawaii, that you can buy a sugar cane, like an actual piece of sugar cane, you can chew on it for the whole day.
Wow.
And it's actually not that sweet. So they have to basically process it so much to, like, make it stronger. And they never process, like, even CNH, pure cane sugar made in Hawaii, grown in the sun. Yeah, it's more CNH pure cane sugar, which I don't even think they make there anymore, is more expensive in Hawaii than it is here, because they had to ship it. They had to ship it to the mainland, the raw sugar, the cane sugar, which is brown. They would ship it to the mainland on boats to get it refined, and then it would have to come back to Hawaii. So it was more expensive because it went round trip. Even though it's,
oh my God,
the cane, actually, the raw cane came from Hawaii. The whole thing is weird, and it is processed. Table salt is processed. That's why people went to sea salts. It's crazy. Kenneth says there's sugar beets. Yeah, I mean, there is sugars, sure. I mean, but even when I was doing my stuff, you have to count those. How much sugar is in a strawberry? And you were full of strawberries, but there's different levels of sugar. Like watermelon has a stupid amount of sugar in it.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's also got a ton, but also has a ton of fiber and
sure.
All the rest.
And that's the funny thing, is that when I was doing my keto, because it's a lot of proteins and fats and things like that, your body will just ship the fats out it doesn't want. It's so funny. It'll store sugar, store carbs. But no problem. I actually had to eat a cup of like Special K, that fiber cereal that looks like little sticks.
Yeah.
I would eat a cup of that, or like a half a cup of that every morning, or else I couldn't shit. It would just be a constant, soft serve machine. Because your body would just get rid of the fats. It'll just spit them out.
Right.
And that's what it did. You would just, if you had fats, it would just poop them out. It would take what it wants and poops out the rest. And then, but sugar, it loves to hang on sugar because it's a simple energy, right? Carbs are simple carbohydrates. It's good times. Buck says real cane sugar is awesome. He had it in Alaska as a kid. Yeah. And you literally just chew right on the green stalk, and it's kind of sweet. It's fun.
That's
very
cool.
Fibrous. Very fibrous. Buck says, so you're saying, Ken, that after you get caned, you get beat? Too easy. Ken says they produce sugar beets here to make refined sugar. Oh, there you go. That makes sense. That would make sense. I mean, sugar cane itself is kind of more, I would think, more tropical, right? Versus north. Alex says, so Jordan, the part you're building now, that is going on the open area on top of the ship, correct?
Yep. And these are all parts from previous bags that we set aside so that we can do the electronics. So when you follow these instructions for the build up as you go, they skip over certain parts and you have to save them. So I had a bunch of these saved over here. And what was the I think the container for, this is the container for God, sorry, my brain.
Has it melted down?
Yeah, the Razor Crest. There we go. There we go. 2 of those up top.
Buck says Todd. Andrea says TMI. Well, I mean, it's just a byproduct. See, now see, Jordan is going to have the exact opposite because all those semi-glutides slow down your digestion system, and so he's going to have a hard time pooping.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to stay in his system so much longer, it doesn't want to come out, and it's going to be hard. So, good luck.
Thanks, man.
At least there's 15 different kinds of that stuff.
Yeah.
Like if Wegovy doesn't work, there's, Manjaro and Ozempic and Bound, and there's like 14 flavors. Now, how do you get those wires out of the way?
I don't know. And
There's
they're kind of like
they can't be on top of that block. I would think it's going to get in the way, right? It's too many of them. If it was one, maybe.
Yeah.
Get your tape out.
Good point. Come on now. Come on. Just stay. Just stay. There we go. Good idea.
Buck says Baskin Robbins weight loss, 31 flavors. Yeah. I mean, think about them. There's so many of them. It's crazy. Ken says, unfortunately, that's why Native Americans have higher rates of diabetes. They traditionally didn't have the sugar like Europeans did. Yeah.
That's right.
Better?
Yes.
Does that tip doesn't attach to anything? It just floats out there?
Kind of just floats out here, yeah.
It's very strange. It feels like it's attached to something.
Yeah. There we go. Now that popped off, but there we go. And this one likes to come off now too. Hey. Okay. That's weird. Why'd you come off there? That's weird.
Let's see. Buck says, when I was a kid, we would put sugar on breakfast cereal. Oh, I put tons of it on breakfast cereal. And it's so interesting, too, because nowadays I can't imagine. As a kid, sure. But as a kid, your metabolism's so high you can burn that off,
Yeah.
When I was a kid, right? You were always active. You didn't sit around like kids today playing video games. We were out playing and running around and breaking our legs and twisting our ankles and getting in trouble. But nowadays did I ever tell you about when we were in Vegas and we were at the Circa, and the Circa has a restaurant in it that will make like kids cereal flavored milkshakes.
Oh my God.
Captain Crunch, Fruit Loops, Corn Flakes, things like that. And they'll make them into a milkshake. And I said, oh my God, it's Crunch Berries, I should say. And I said, well, I loved Crunch Berries as a kid, and I got one of those shakes. That had to be the absolute sweetest thing I've ever had. It was so sweet, it hurt to eat. And I don't even think I finished it. It was brutal how sweet it was. Like, it would make you pucker like you ate a lemon. And I'm like, I ate this as a kid. It's crazy. Ken Buck says it's attached to the air. Yeah, it's very strange. I don't know. It seems like there should be something that tip attaches to. Alex says, for me, it was honey on Cheerios. Does he mean honey nut Cheerios? See, those don't need sugar. They're just sweet enough. And Buck says sugar on sugar bomb cereal, like Sugar Smacks. Now they're called Pops, but they were literally called Sugar Smacks, I think, originally. Don't even hide it, right? Twisting our broken legs. That's right. That's what we did.
All right, I'm doing some sweat work right now.
All right. Stay on lighting. Ken says picture in Discord chat. Well, everybody go check out Discord.
God damn it.
Basically, it's a Kroger diabetes need help managing your diabetes sign behind a table full of cake.
Jesus.
Oh, he was running that. What happened?
Things are falling apart.
Oh, when you squeeze that thing on, it pushed something else out?
It pushed a bunch of things out.
Oh. Would it be easier to pull that panel back off so you can see what you're doing from above?
No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. The part that I need to pull off or put back on is a 2x1.
Yeah.
In a very bad spot. So, and some parts have fallen out that I can't see where they've come from, which is cool. There we go. That's in. So we're going to assume that they're not important and move on. Good Lord. Yeah, we're doing 2 packs tonight. I can tell you that right now. Dude. Okay. Jeez Louise. Come on.
Buck says my parts have fallen and they can't get up. Yes.
Seriously. Oh my God. What is happening?
I
So
wonder
it's the
if
ramp.
The design of that kit, or if it's the lighting stuff's getting in the way, or
In this case, it's definitely kit design. Like this whole assembly over here is kind of like super sensitive. The best.
is it like a? Don't get angry. Do your wood shot. Take your deep breaths.
Yeah.
Is that like some kind of sidewall or something in the opening?
So I'll show you what it does. So over here, when you open it and close it. Oh, sorry. So it lifts up on that thing. Close off the back and opens the ramp. And that's fine. But these 2 little things right here need to clip right here. And I can't get them to clip back in place without pushing things out from underneath.
Oh, how hard is it to pull those side panels off? Then they just popped on, right? Would that be easier?
These ones here.
Yeah, like the big angled one. Would that give you better access?
Yeah, that would be a little bit of a pain in the butt. No, then what's funny is like it's not even how they have you like install it. Come on. After it's already been assembled. Come on, dude. Okay. Yep, I'm sweaty. I'm sweaty. So sweaty. Oh my God. And now there's a piece, just some random piece hanging out inside. Are you kidding me? It's just some random piece. With an LED on it. Fuck. I see. It's definitely partially kit, partially lighting kit for sure. Because the lighting kit, unfortunately, what it does is it kind of weakens some of the connections. And for the life of me, I cannot figure out where the hell that went. Whatever. Come on now. Dude. Watch Jordan struggle. No. Oh my god. All right. I think
Have you had enough? You sound like you're getting hangry.
Yeah, I've had enough. One of the parts that I was just messing with just fell off inside, and I'm gonna have to fish that out. And I really don't feel like dealing with it right now. I'm so over this.
Well, hey, what you have built looks fantastic. All the rest of it's all innards.
Yeah, no, and this that's definitely, thank you. Definitely one of the things that need to address. I'm gonna take care of that in between streams. I'll get all this fixed up and fish all those parts out and all that jazz. But I'm getting sweaty. I'm getting hungry. See Jordan struggle, Jordan struggle. Yeah.
And Buck says, "Don't sing. That's my job." Alex says, "I wonder if I should sing on Wednesday myself, please."
Oh my goodness!
Partially lit, light kit, all operator error. Jody says, "Yes, Alex, go for it." And Buck says, "Can you say Banhammer Wednesdays?"
Seriously, yeah. I can't. I don't know. I don't know what happened here, but it is what it is.
You were fine at 2.5 hours. At 3 hours, it all fell apart. Literally.
Yep. No, and there's a couple parts hanging inside, and I need to kind of figure out what I did wrong here. Why this moves? I wonder if it's supposed to do that. Yeah, all just kind of a little janky, but here it is. I will be back with this one in 2 weeks. Next week, we're going to go ahead and get started working on the Deep Space Nine project. So I have the Playmates Deep Space Nine. So we're going to go ahead and start disassembling that and then looking at the plan for getting that put together as a custom build. Otherwise, for me, tomorrow, the Enterprise D will be making its return. And then on Tuesday, the next episode of The Reliant will be out. And then beyond that, everything will just kind of roll out in order as we do. So, Howard, thank you so much for all of the amazing gifts. Let's just put it this way: the candy is going to be a great treat, and the laughs were definitely worth it. Really appreciate it. For all you guys who hung out in chat for the last 3 hours, thank you so much. Todd, thank you so much for producing.
Of course,
really appreciate you as always. Otherwise, make sure you check out HTM. We will be streaming on Friday at 9 Eastern and 4 Eastern on Sunday. I don't know about tomorrow. I'm not scheduled off until like 9:30 tomorrow. So maybe not tomorrow. I know. So this is my last week being scheduled that late, however. So I'm hoping that this will be it. No promises. Absolutely, our friend Ken. Absolutely. Thank you, Buck. Looks like he's about to go play some Assassin's Creed.
I played like 10 minutes. Never played it again.
Right. I actually played quite a bit of it back in the day. The Jordan Lyons say he was going to make the stream. I maybe, you never know. It could be. Thanks, Alec. Really appreciate it. Otherwise, thank you, Jody. Really appreciate you as well. Thank you guys all so much for hanging out and watching. Got a little janky here at the end, but we are getting really close to the very end. So there's just a couple more packages, but a lot of like little detailed and fun work to do. So we'll be back with this in 2 weeks. Deep Space Nine's making its entrance next week. So hope you guys are looking forward to that just like I am. Otherwise, I know that there was a million things y'all could have done today. Instead, you spent 3 hours watching me sweat and build some Legos. And I think that's pretty damn cool. You guys have any questions or comments, tips, tricks, please leave them down below. Like to support the channel, please like and subscribe. And my friends, until we see each other again, I hope you all have a wonderful day in this beautiful world wherever you happen to be. And just remember that this and all of its broken pieces right now are the way. Good night, everybody.
I'm sweaty.